Hello, this is Matt Becker with KeysMyAss.com again. The first Moto PTQ for Paris today crashed, and so we're going to do the second one. Going to do the same kind of process as before, sort by rarity. Looks like we have a little less of a bomby pool as last time. Well, I guess you couldn't really expect that. So, the Necrotic is pretty decent, not great. Hand of the Praetors, if we somehow get off an Infect deck, would be nice. Legion of the Tangle is certainly fine in the green beats kind of deck. Argenum Armor is pretty good. The problem is with only Argenum Armor and Shatter, or in Mindslaver, they're going to save their Shatters for the big stuff, and that becomes much less playable because you're going to sink 12 mana into something that's going to get Shattered. But that's okay. Let's pile by color here and see what we're actually going to play. Double Razor Hippogriff, double Arrest, and Revoke Existence, and Glinthawk. Okay, white's probably in. Could be sick with Mindslaver, but also could not be, just because it costs so much. But blue's certainly interesting. Double Setarch, certainly fine. And then you can go top end with Skyhill School here, and Riddlesmith's fine. Let's see black. Let's build the Infect deck over here. Just because we know we have the hand. As far as other black cards, I'm not really thrilled about playing just for the two of those. So that's probably out. I mean, certainly Grasp of Darkness would be there, but, reds, I can see Arc Trail and Galvanic Blast, so red's already better. But there's not much else in red that I'm excited to play, so that's possibly out. I like green. I mean, it's not fancy, but I mean that the beaters are beaters, and if we can get to them, and we certainly have double rest and etc. And if we have any sort of fixing, and we haven't looked at the artifacts yet, but that's certainly fine. I don't know if Azuri is worth playing. I mean, we only have one other elf, and giving himself trample, I'm not that excited about. I mean, we can consider it, certainly. I don't think the Infect deck's going to get there, but we can look at the artifacts and find out. So it looks like black's out as far as a deck. I think blue's out. Not exciting as green. Copper Mirror is certainly nice. Now have a couple Mana Mirror. Double Perilous Mirror is really nice here. Ichor Claw can go in the Infect deck. Infiltration Lens is only going to be used in the Effect deck. We have double Molder Beast, so I think the sack effects go up in value a little bit. So even Auriok Replica is certainly fine. Arbalest, meh. I know some people like it. I still don't. Maybe I need to get out of that, but Volshock Replica certainly fine. If we end up running a little bit of red, Tumble Magnets are good. Yeah, certainly the problem with Molder Beast is that we're not getting a lot of artifact removal that goes to the graveyard or sack effects, which is a problem. What do we want to proliferate here? We have double Tumble Magnet. We have... That's about it so far. We're definitely going to want to play Argenum Armor. Probably Mindslaver as well, even though I'm not too thrilled to play it. I have seen it win. Maybe Battle Gear. Probably not. Definitely Wall of Tangle Cord. Not too excited about our equipment to play for one card here. So I think we can take out the Infect deck and be okay. So we don't have a really bomby deck here. We have Copper Mirror. We have a couple Mana Mirror. We don't have any fixing, but I'm going to want to play red anyway, most likely, just because we don't have the bomby deck and we need ways to win. And the ways to win are certainly going to be removal up to our big guys. So Mindslaver and Argenum Armor might get cut. Azuri's going to get cut. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm going to want to cut already, but if I'm going to go for these big guys, I'm not going to want, the big artifacts to go along with them. because if I'm going to be spending 12 mana, I'm going to want to be spending it on guys that can kill them, not stuff that will eventually kill them. So it's really hard to cut something like Argentum Armor, but I think it's right in this case. I'm not going to want to cut a lot of the mana mirror, if any at all, maybe one, just because this plan's going to be pretty important to me. I'm not so sure about Volshock Replica. It is an artifact 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I want a little bit of Metalcraft. I'm not sure if I want Metalcraft. I mean, I have enough creatures where Rusted Relic is not absolutely necessary, and this seems like a better deck, and I'm probably going to want to play 17 land, even with 3 mirror, just because, I mean, this is the plan. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Trigon of Corruption is certainly good. We should consider that. What else should we consider here? Neurok Replica is pretty bad. Maybe Silvermere even, and play 16 land. The only problem with playing 16 land is we still have to play 2 mountains, and it's going to make this whole thing a bit awkward. So maybe even cut the Silvermere here. Not seeing a ton of stuff. I mean, Untamed Might is fine. It's just not something I think I want to play. Could be wrong there, though. So yeah, I mean, white is a bunch of removal. The green is what we're wanting. You know, red is removal as well. So, you know, it seems fine to just go 7, 7, and 2 here. I don't know a better way to do it. I think we're going to want, you know, Copper Mirror for the extra green. So, and that's what Moto's telling me to do. So that's always a good sign, maybe. So yeah, I mean, the idea, get up here. Probably, you know, with double Perilous Mirror, stuff like that. Gonna want to draw first still, even though we're trying to beat down. I mean, we have ways to make, you know, Razor Hippogriff good and stuff like that. Volshock Replica, do I really want to be playing that? What could I play instead? It just seems awkward in a deck with only 2 red, but, you know, it might be better than anything else I have right now. You know, not playing the equipment. I don't want to play the equipment. I'm going to want to play Glenhawk for more Tumble Magnets kind of shenanigans. So I think that setup is fine. So, yeah, I mean, it's a beatdown deck. It's, you know, control the game early and beat down later. And we'll see if that's good enough. You know, certainly no, oh my god, I win kind of bombs, but it can get there. It might. So we'll see what happens.